Hi there, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at March 14 through March 20th. And this is going to be one of the best months of 2016 for you. Because, of course, on Sunday, the sun slowly but surely sets up his magic workshop in Aries. And Aries is your fellow fire sign. And for you, it's your fifth house of romance, creativity, self-fulfillment, and happiness. And if there's anything you like being, it's happy and having fun and being loud and gregarious. And you'll be able to do all of that due to the fact that on Sunday, 50% of the planets will be in fire signs, which is very unusual. We have the Sun and Uranus both in Aries. We have Mars and Saturn in your sign. And we have the Moon in Leo. So that's really impressive stuff. Sunday is one of those days. Sunday is fun day. Normally Sunday is one of those days where you sleep in and you watch some TV and maybe you'll go to brunch and take a walk or go to the gym. But Sunday you should plan something different. Maybe you'll know someone who's having a birthday, or you'll go, just do something fun, something where you can be loud and gregarious, whether it's 10-pin bowling or, being in a noisy bar or going to a concert so you can scream your lungs out. I really want you to focus on that, because I think sometimes we all have to be quiet, and being a Sagittarius, you don't necessarily, you don't necessarily want to be quiet all the time. Sometimes you'd like to raise your voice and go to a comedy club and laugh, because, I notice even at the movie theater, a comedy, and you laugh, and when people laugh really loudly, everyone turns and shh, and it's like, but it's a funny movie, like it's Vince Vaughn or it's, whatever. So I just feel like there are certain situations where you can get away with being really loud, and you'll know them. You feel it when you walk in. As I said, a bowling alley or a comedy club or a rock concert are all great choices. So over the next couple of weeks, this planetary activity is going to be extremely helpful. Now, Saturn is going out of phase in your sign, and I'll be telling you more about that when it happens. But just know that there are things that you need to get in order now before Saturn does go retrograde. Money and work, and making sure that you're up to date, whether it's paying taxes or paying property taxes or parking tickets. A friend of mine who's not a Sagittarius, Gemini, went to register her car, and she had $1,000 in unpaid parking tickets, and she has no idea how that happened. Yet you open her glove box and it's just bursting with parking tickets, unpaid. So 1 and 1 makes 2. But with penalties and, that all just keeps mounting, $1,000. And it wasn't even that many tickets. So, go through your glove box and make sure that everything's up to date. Go online, check all the things that need to be checked, and make sure that you're in good standing with your credit score, and that nothing's, there's no red flags in your banking, and just really get prepared for Saturn to go retrograde. But just do that so that it's done, that it's out of the way, and then go back to having fun. Sunday, fun day. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you, and I do look forward to speaking to you again next week.